Okay, I have to remain completely covered for this video, as I will be talking about Ramadan. Ramadan is a religious holiday celebrated by Muslims worldwide. It's not just celebrated in India, it is celebrated worldwide. It started in India. Let's get that straight. It started in India. Okay, now Ramadan starts from the 22nd of March right through to the 21st of April, but officially starts today, 24th, and that's because it starts on the day that the moon is observed over Mecca, which is their holy city, but cannot be started until the crescent moon is over India itself. So yeah, so what it is on the 22nd of March, the moon is observed over the holy city, over Mecca, and then on the 24th of March, the moon is then over India itself, and that is when Ramadan officially starts. Okay. Ramadan in India goes by the name of Ramzan, which, yeah, it's kind of cool. Didn't realise it had two names, to be fair. It is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, which is actually kind of interesting considering it's like the 3rd month of, you know, the Gregorian calendar, which everybody kind of lives by. So I'm assuming the Islamic calendar refers to their religious calendar. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do. It is the reality of Ramadan. It's all about abstinence. That is what it is. It is about abstinence. It's a month of abstinence, of fasting and devotion. That is what it is. It's abstinence, fasting and devotion. That is what Ramadan is all about. And it's a month-long ritual that leads to a... Now, I will never be able to pronounce this, so please, no offence to anybody who celebrates this festival, or to anybody who can pronounce this, because I cannot. It's Eid ul Fitr. I cannot pronounce it. I will spell it. It's EID/UL/FITR. I cannot pronounce it, but that is how it's written. That happens at the end of Ramadan on the 21st and the 22nd of April. Okay, and I will tell you what that is at the end of this, okay, because that is what it leads to. That is what Ramadan actually leads to. Okay, so Ramadan is all about abstinence, it is all about fasting and devotion. So there is a lot of praying and they fast, so it's prayer and abstinence and devotion. That is what Ramadan is all about. Okay, so they will fast from sun up to sundown. Once the sun goes down, they are allowed to eat, but what they do is they will get up early morning before the sun comes up, and they can eat then. That is what they will do before the sun comes up. That is how they work, that is how they live. What they will say, I know that I did see that there is a lot of controversy around Ramadan and the fasting aspect, because people say, well, what about people who are sick? Diabetics can't fast. Well, they don't have to. If you are sick, pregnant, or a child under the age of, well, a young child, so if you haven't reached puberty yet, so under the age of 12, we'll say. So if you have not reached puberty, so we're looking at someone under the age of 11, sort of 11 and under, okay, you do not have to fast. So let's get that straight. If you are sick, if you are pregnant, or if you are under the age of 11 and have not reached puberty, you do not have to fast. It's that simple. So diabetics do not need to fast. If you are ill at all, you do not need to fast. It is that simple. There are laws, there are rules written to protect those that are vulnerable in the community. Okay? They don't just make people that have conditions or young children fast for the sake of fasting. It's not cruel. Okay? They're not going to make people ill for the sake of being ill. Okay, this is a very blessed month and a very holy month for them. Okay, so if you are sick, pregnant, under the age of 11, or not started puberty yet, you are allowed to eat during this month of Ramadan. Okay, you do not fast. But you do need to abstain. The abstinence isn't about fasting. It is about self-control. It's about controlling your thoughts. It's about controlling your actions and your desires. Your guilty pleasures. So if you have whatever guilty pleasure you have, that is what it's about. It's about learning to control yourself, learning to become a better person, things like that. It is about self-control, which is actually a really amazing thing, because by the end of Ramadan, you've actually learned more about yourself. You've become a better person by the end of it. As far as they are concerned, they have more control of themselves. They have learned a little bit more about themselves, and they become a better part of a community. As far as their place in the community is, as far as they're concerned, they are a much stronger part of a community, because they have self-reflected and made themselves stronger. And of course there's a lot of praying involved. Because it's something called I cannot pronounce these words. It's something called a taqwa, Taqwa, and it's about enhancing their good conscience, which is what it literally means. Now, the whole point of fasting, it's not just about fasting. Let's just not eat during the day. Fasting is one of their 5 pillars of their religion. So it's really important that they do this. It is just that simple. It's part of their religion. It is one of their 5 pillars. As I learn more about this, I will find the other 4, because I think that it's really important that I find the other 4 as the year goes through. They also believe that those that naturally die, those that die during Ramadan receive like special blessings from their God, from Allah. you know, because of how holy this month is. So, you know, if they die during this month, they are actually receiving very special blessings from Allah. You know, so like I said, they do wake up early in the morning so they can have a meal before their fast begins for the day. Now, as far as their fasting is concerned, they will break a fast. Their concerning is you can break a fast just by eating something as simple as a date with water. So it's not just food they're abstaining from, it's water as well. So it's food and water that they abstain from during the day. Sounds a bit weird, but that's how it is. It's food and water. So if they eat even one date and drink water throughout the day at all, a glass of water, they've broken that fast. Okay. Once sunset hits, they are allowed to drink. They're allowed water, they're allowed food, and that's fine. It is important to them that they abstain from food and drink throughout that day to maintain, no. Once Ramadan is over, they have a special feast to commemorate the end of Ramadan. So it's an elaborate feast. It's massive, which is kind of cool, actually. Wrong way. Right. So once we get to the end of Ramadan and they've had this feast, throughout the whole of India, there will be you can hear them praying and praising their God. They can hear them praying and praising Allah. It is observed through that weird name, al Fitr. I cannot pronounce it. I'm so sorry if I've pronounced it wrong. I'm pretty sure I have. But once Ramadan ends on the 21st, this particular feast does set in. It is observed when the crescent moon is observed, and it is praising the Almighty. That is all they're doing. They are praising Allah. That is all they're doing. And it is said that in India, you can hear them. It is loud. They will praise very loud. It will be heard for miles, apparently, when they're praising Allah on this particular day. It is classed as a day of forgiveness and unity, and a day where love, peace and charity prevail. Now, I did find out that on that particular day, during 21st and 22nd, after Ramadan ends, what they will do is give to charity. So throughout Ramadan, what they'll do is they'll give money to charity, and once Ramadan ends, they will sing their praises to Allah, and the money that's been collected for charities or the donations that have been given, whether it be food, clothing, money, will be shared out and given to charity organisations, given to the poor, given to whoever, during the 21st and the 22nd. So throughout Ramadan, they are giving to charities, ready for this al-Fitr celebration, because that's what it's about. So that's what it's for. So during those 2 days, it's about giving out the charity donations and praising Allah for all that they've given and for all that they've got. So if I've missed anything, and let me know. I do apologise profusely for all those devoted Muslims for pronouncing things wrong. I really am sorry. I have tried to be as covered as possible. I do not have a headscarf. I am sorry about that. But I do hope that during this very special month of Ramadan, you are very blessed, very respected, and that people out there treat you with kindness, respect, and understanding, because I know that this very holy month for you is nothing more than a time of prayer and reflection. And it's important that people respect that. More than anything in the world, people need to respect all those that observe it worldwide. Okay, I'm going to let you all go. Those who are observing Ramadan, be blessed. May Allah be with you. And to everybody else, please be respectful for all those that are observing it, and enjoy your weekend. Bye.